What's up, everybody? Just trying to figure. I'm in my hotel room. Hold on. Do I want to do it like that? Like that? Yeah, here we go. And I also gotta start the podcast. There's, for people who are listening to this podcast and not watching, there will be no Fairly Normal music. Hold on, let me start it up here. So, what the fuck? Sorry, I'm a little disoriented. I have to stop engaging in political conversations with people I don't know online. It's like, no music, I know, because the music's on my phone, man. But I have to stop engaging with these. It's a time suck, and like, you're never going to convince somebody you don't know to change their mind on social media, and it just always ends up, good intentions too, it always ends up with somebody being like, well, you're a fucking asshole, suck my dick, and then that's it. Am I drunk? David, no. Hey, North Dakota. Oh, you saw me in Bismarck, well, Larry the Cable Guy, alright. And listen, it is very draining, right, Josh? It's draining. Thanks, Benjamin. It's draining because, and let me start this up, my podcast. What's up, Fairly Normal people? I'm already on Facebook Live talking to everybody. No music leading into this one because I'm using my phone to do Facebook Live, so here we go. All right. I know, tell me something good. We could all sing it together. Here's the thing, by the way, and I was just talking for a little bit about getting into political conversations with people online is like, you can't do it. I do think, like, face to face, you can have real conversations with people, but because you can't hear tone, and it's easy for you to kind of really let somebody said really just internalize and just turn around and lash out. Like, it's hard to do it online, man. But I've said this before, I'll say it a million times. The thing that bothers me the most is that both parties they're like lemmings. They're so if you really want change, you have to demand it from within. So the problem with Trump and Trump's people and Hillary and Hillary's people is that they're myopic in their vision. They're down a tunnel and they don't demand change from their candidate, even though both fucking candidates have problems. Right? And you want that change, they're not going to, the opposite side, they don't care. If I'm Hillary, I don't care what Trump's people say about me. And if I'm Trump, I don't care what Hillary's people say about me. I care about what my people say about me. And that's the problem, is that everyone's surrounded by a bunch of yes men, not holding anyone accountable to their shit. Anyways, it is impossible. It's impossible. Listen, guys. So, okay. I'm walking around Des Moines, and it's hot as shit. I like Gary Johnson, by the way, Beth. I like Gary Johnson a lot. If I thought he had a chance to win, I would vote for Gary Johnson. But I think any vote for Gary Johnson is a vote for Trump. And here's another thing. Like, I've always thought, man, it doesn't fucking matter who's the president. Because let's be honest, guys, it really doesn't matter. In the last 8 years, whether you like or hate Obama, 95% of us, our lives haven't changed because Obama's in office. We may have paid a little, some of us may pay a little more in taxes, whatever, but our lives haven't changed because he's in office, right? What scares me about, and same with Clinton, life wouldn't change, and the Bushes, and life changes for people in the military where some people are in office. But, fuck, I mean, this dude scares me. That's the only thing. Like, he scares me. Like, when I watched his speech the other night, it was so nationalistic. And it was such a drum-beating speech. It was so full of fear. I know some people saw it with hope, but man, if I was a brown person, I would not have enjoyed that speech, because he basically said, hey, immigrants, be scared of them. Muslims, be scared of them. Those people are both brown, everybody. I don't know if you know that. They're both brown. It's probably not great. Not a great feeling. And the truth is, I think I read a stat where you're statistically more likely to be killed by a fucking shark than you are by an illegal immigrant or a Muslim. So, and as a gun owner, guys, and I believe in the Second Amendment up to a point, but as a gun owner, nobody's coming to take our fucking guns. Nobody's coming. They just want to make it harder to get them. Jesus, and let the mentally ill people not. Anyways, I'm walking around Des Moines today. You love Obama? Oh, Obama. Yeah, his name's not Obama. It's Obama. So people, if you're listening and not watching, that's because I'm answering Facebook Live questions too. So I'm walking around Des Moines, and it's fucking moist. It's crazy sticky sack what I got right now. On both sides. You know when your nutsack sticks to the side of your leg, and it's like a fruit roll-up? Right. So mine is like it's so hot. It's both sides. So both of the sides are out on both sides. It's like a bat stuck to a wall on both sides, just clinging. It's sticky, but I'm walking around. And so yesterday, I ate at Cheesecake Factory. So what I'm trying to do is, like, I'm going around all the chains, Applebee's, all these places, and I'm trying to decide what has the single best menu item off of any of the national chains. And I think I found it. I think I knew what it was going in, and you guys on Facebook Live, tell me if I'm wrong. But Obama is Obama's Star Wars name. Very funny. Does anything beat P.F. Chang's lettuce wraps? I mean, any national menu. I don't count In-N-Out on there because it's not national. National chain. Does any national chain have anything on their menu? My Facebook Live people especially. Yeah, I would vote for Obama right now. Dude sounds like a hell of a guy. Does anything beat P.F. Chang's lettuce wraps? I don't know. I mean, I went and I had those yesterday at Applebee's. I had those, those avocado, the spring roll with the avocado, fucking great. I had the sweet corn tamales, fucking great. But does anything really beat the lettuce wrap? I don't know. Those wraps are the best. Am I right, Aaron, or am I right? Thank you, Kayla? K-A-Y-E-L-A. Kayla. Applebee's quesadilla burger. I'm going to go check that out. I'll add that to the list of things to check out. If you guys want to send them to me, you can send them on the comment section after here, and I'm going to check them all out. You know what else I started doing, and I Snapchatted it yesterday with you guys. I would love for you to follow me on Josh Wolf Comedy on Snapchat. But I go into stores, clothing stores, and I have the salespeople. I pick out one article of clothing, and then I say, hey, I really like this. Can you find some things to match for me? So yesterday, I guess there's a department store here in the Midwest called Yonkers. I thought it was called Yuckers. I kept calling it Yuckers yesterday, and someone was like, I think it's Yonkers. But you make them homemade. Ooh, yeah. You love my snaps. Thank you. Okay, so here we go. I went in there yesterday, and I picked out some tight red Levi's. And I was like, hey, can you match these for me? What do I need? Oh, what they picked out was great. I snapped it. But then they slid under my door these, like, thigh short, like, shorts that just, like, almost John Stockton-y shorts. And an orange shirt. And I don't own shorts. I just don't own shorts. Oh, because my legs are like, I've said this before, they're like, they're so pale, they're not white, they're like a light blue, you know? So, carne asada fries from Albert's. Yeah, but I don't know what Albert's is, so I don't know. Well, thank you for saying my Snapchat is the best. Thank you. I don't know what that is. Levi's and black shirt was cool. Oh, you like that? That wasn't a black shirt. The guy handed it to me. It was like a red Levi, and the guy said, you know what's in right now? Dark Hawaii prints. I go, what? And he goes, Hawaii shirts, but with dark print. So he handed me one of those. I have to say, like, I know, hey, Mark, you do not have a good history with pants, Josh. I know. I've always wanted to find some fancy pants. I feel like I only look good in jeans. So I always try to find some sort of, Katie enjoyed watching me slow dance with myself in the mall. Oh, they was playing some Paul Young. Every time you go away. Oh, it was beautiful. You take a piece. I may or may not have sat out overnight at the Fine Arts Center at UMass Amherst with my buddy Owen Yard for Paul Young tickets. Where did we sit? Front fucking row. Me and Owen Yard. It was the first time my parents let me sit out overnight for a concert. It was really cool. And then I went to that concert. Okay, I don't know if I've ever told the story before. I went to that concert. Oh, that camo hat. Guys, this hat, it's a 47 brand hat. Man, the 47 brand hats are the best. And by the way, may I say, I'm so happy that the dad hats are coming back. It was a rough couple of years for me with those flat rim. I never wore them, but I couldn't wear them. My face is too thin. My face almost looks like someone took an axe and chopped off a little bit off of each side. That's how thin it is. So those thin ones, those flat hats didn't work. But, okay, what was I talking about? I think I have ADD. Okay, I was talking about what? Somebody will help me. If I remember correctly, you were in Iowa for this. This? I was at, Michael, I was just at the Jordan Creek Mall, dude. Okay, am I the only one noticed you had shorts on with your daughter? Yeah, that was for a TV show. Flat rims. What was I talking about? Oh, no. Front row. Thank you, Lorna. Okay, so I'm in the front row at the Paul Young concert. And we were sitting out, my buddy and I, we were young. But we were in line with these girls who were sophomores in college. And so I'm at the concert, and I'm wearing like these, I think it was a mix between like a parachute pant and a cargo pant. It was like a parachute cargo pant. And Bree, if you want the hat, go to 40. It's on the Red Sox website probably, but it's the 47 brand, the best. Okay, so I'm at the fucking concert, and I'm wearing my cargo parachute pants, and this girl, she was a sophomore in college or so, and she's behind me and starts dancing, and we're dancing together, and then she puts both of her hands in one hand in each pocket, my front pocket, and I'm like, oh boy, I'm about to get a little older woman action, right? So she gave me a hand job through my like, right? So she went nuts with one hand in the pocket and nuts with the other hand with a pocket. So she gave me a pocket hand job. But because they were cargo parachute pants, the pockets were big and they swung around. And it was the first time anyone had ever, I think, played with my nuts. That was not a move that people did in high school. That's an advanced kind of... Well, they might now, because I think porn has basically taught them that they're supposed to spit on your dick and play with your nuts. Well, I don't like it when people spit on my penis, by the way. That's not... I don't need... Like a... No, I don't like that. When I say people, I mean, right now there's only one person, and she doesn't do that. Thank God. I still want a JW hat. Yeah, I'm gonna give some away. I have 6 left. Yeah, she had experience, Jim. Exactly right. So... It was a 1 inch in the side pocket. Hilarious. So she gives me a hand job. I definitely came in my pants. Okay, so Paul Young concert ends. She didn't live too far, and her dorm was maybe a quarter mile from my house. We never really hooked up again. Maybe 5 years ago, I got a message on Facebook that said, "Are you the same Josh Wolf that I sexually assaulted at the Paul Young concert?" And I got it. It was hilarious. That was my first older woman when I was in college. I don't know why. I don't know why older women have always liked me. When I was in college, it was a sticky mess. I mean, yes, have a sticky mess, but when you're in high school, man, you don't care. Sticky, icky, doesn't matter at all. Am I ever going to do the podcast again with Ross? I'm going on Ross's podcast on August 9th. Be careful that she doesn't say you drugged her. Drugged her and made her do it, Diana? She was standing behind me. Technically, she was older than me, and I was a minor. I feel pretty good. What was I saying? For whatever reason, older women have kind of... That was like... Now that I'm thinking about it, women that were younger than me have never been that attracted to me. But older women, I don't know why. When is Brian Callen going to do your podcast with Joey Diaz? Brian Callen already did it. Check it out on Fairly Normal. And Joey's coming on this week. In college, I dated... Okay, this was crazy. In college, I dated this... My buddy Tim was going out with this beautiful Hispanic girl. And he was like, hey, will you go out with your sister? And I said, sure. And he goes, she's a little older. And I go, okay. Because this girl he was dating was like maybe 20, 21. And I forget, she was easy in her 30s. And I was maybe 21. And she was the first girl that, like, woman, I should say, that I had ever, like, she had a different, when we were having sex, I don't want to say that she looked surprised, but she always had like a look on her face. So I know the first time it happened, I stopped. I was like, are you, what? Because she looked surprised. I was like, why do you look, I'm really confused by the surprised look. And she was like, and she was Hispanic. I'm not going to do the accent because that would be horribly racist and I can't do them. But I was like, she was, and I was like, whoa. Because I didn't know, like, if I had surprised her, like, if she didn't think that we were having sex, I didn't want to surprise, like, a surprise dick is not good. Like, surprise is dick. And I was like, are you okay? And she was like, no. And this is what she said. She goes, it's part of the fun. And I was like, I don't understand the fun. And she was like, it's like, she was like, it's exciting to me. I'm role-playing in my brain. And I was like, yeah, but you're kind of scaring the shit out of me in real life. Like, but I finally got, you know, she liked to say things like when we were having sex, like, what are you doing to me? What are you doing? I remember the first time she said it, I stopped. I'm like, is this not what you want me to do? And she was like, no, she was like, keep doing it, stupid. Yeah, I ruined it for her. Oh, you know what else happened there once? Okay. I used to work, how are you feeling since you stopped after Skittles every day and lost weight? Cheryl. Stifler's mom. I'm about to tell you a story, Michael, that's more like Stifler's mom. Okay. But Cheryl, how am I feeling? If I'm being honest with you, I have my good days and my bad days. I get really frustrated that I can't keep the weight on that I want to keep on. Like I used to, before the pre-diabetic stuff, I used to walk around at like 177 pounds, and now I walk around at like 166, 167, and it just doesn't. I think a lot of that's ego, because energy level wise and sleeping and just health, I'm better. But ego wise, I don't like the way my clothes fit. I don't like the way I particularly look. I just feel a little thinner than I want to be, but I guess if it's a sacrifice that for health, then I will, and I'll just readjust it, or I'll just buy smaller shirts. You know what I'm saying? Bing, 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 bing. She was used to her donkey. Oh, used to, with a D. I turned 40 and now I get more 20-somethings hitting on me now than I did when I was 20. Erica. Yeah, well, they would hit on me. I don't know why. Okay. Skittles are great, but give you nightmares. Give you, not nightmares, migraines. Well, you're Smedium shirts. Jim, I am the king of the Smedium, brother. The king. Okay. I was going to tell you this other story. Oh, I was in San Antonio. I went to college in San Antonio. Too thin, that's a straight guy problem right there. Is that a straight guy problem? Why is that a straight guy problem? Gay guys don't get too thin? I've seen some pretty thin gay guys. Okay. So I used to work at a place called Dick's Last Resort, which I loved working at that place. Anybody's ever been to a Dick's knows that the wait staff it's okay if the wait staff is an asshole to you. That's part of the thing. They answer the phone, hi, we're Dick's, you're not. So I was working the door there. Oh, I almost got my ass kicked like a fucking million times. Jesus. At that place, there were a couple times. There was one time, so some people, these like 6 people walked in. It was 5 dudes and 1 woman. They all had kind of businessy suits on, and when they walked in, I just lit them up. Because we were supposed to give everybody shit, right? So I just lit them up. And then as I get drunker and drunker, one of the guys walks up to me. And he was like, hey, that woman you made fun of earlier? And I go, yeah. I go, I don't even really remember. He goes, she gonna beat the shit out of you. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, why don't you guys go back and sit down and have a good time? And at that point, when they start to get mad, you start to, you understand. But they were Secret Service. Oh, and they got fucked up. And when I tell you that they were threatening things, and basically threatening things while at the same time saying there's nothing you could do to us if we did this, My manager sent me home. He was like, you got to go right now. Like, out the back door. Well, there was no back door, but I fucking snuck out. He was seriously worried because he was like, they're getting drunker and drunker, and if they start something in here, what are we gonna fucking do? So they sent me home. Okay, so I'm at Dick's, and there was like this table full of like soccer mommy looking, and I was probably 21, maybe 22, and this woman kept looking over me, and she fucking, now that I think about it, she was doing the same. So before they were leaving, and before the end of the night, she says to me, what are you doing later? And I was like, well, I got to work till close. And she goes, can I come back and get you? And I was like, fuck yeah, you can come back and get me. Because I was, at the time, I didn't have a car. I was going to take a bike back to, my bus back to campus. And she comes back, and we park at this park near my campus. And we started to have sex in the back of her van, which, when I ended up having a minivan, was my move too. And she had moved all the car seats to the back. It was pretty funny. But she said the same thing. We had sex in her van. But she said too, and I stopped also. She said, at one point, she was like, what are you doing to me? And I was like, what was that? Not what you want? I was so conditioned, I think, by my mom and just by growing up. Like, if somebody says, if it sounds like you're doing something they don't want you to do, you fucking stop. But I had no idea that, like, they were both like, no, that's how we get excited. That's our role play. I'm like, well, you gotta let me know heading in. Because as soon as you say something that sounds like no, I gotta get the fuck out of there. Wasn't this in the book? Having sex with a girl in San Antonio? I don't think so. I don't think I mentioned San Antonio. Maybe I did. I wrote the book a couple years ago, man. So, and I tell a lot of stories, so I'm not really sure. So how about a round of Indian leg wrestling? Oh, Tyler, you must have been at the show the other night when that woman screamed that out. How fucking funny was that? Oh, shows in Des Moines have been amazing, by the way. The crowds have been really good. I wish I could figure out how to, when I go on the road, my confidence level on stage is really, really where it's supposed to be. I'm not cocky, but I'm confident on how to deliver an hour or an hour and 10. And I think I'm better that way because then people can get to know me. And I think some people have a preconceived idea of who I'm going to be. So sometimes it maybe takes 5 or 10 minutes to break that. And for whatever reason, when I'm in LA, I get in my head a little bit. I've said this a zillion times over the past couple months. It's such an interesting... Thanks, I appreciate that, Tyler. It's such an interesting... Will I have my book tonight? No, I don't travel with the books. I could start selling them at shows, I guess, but I don't. Jim, am I coming to New York City anytime soon? I was just there. I'll be back. But I'm in an interesting crossroads, man. I don't know. Like, it's like I said, like I'm more confident and secure and also more lost than I've ever been. And so, but I think every day I'm leaning more towards confident and secure. I've really think I've given out of fucks to give. And I think that is going to help eventually. And I think, look, I think everybody else is so stressed, and I'm just, honestly, I'm going to focus on fun. Let's make America fun again. Shit. I mean, that's what we need to do, man. We need to get everybody out of their house and stop thinking that we live in the best country in the fucking world, man. Don't let the fire and brimstone tell you. I think, if I'm not mistaken, crime is murder rates are at an all-time low. Like, the difference now is that we just have social media and a zillion news outlets that just constantly try to scare you, and because fear is the only motivating factor to make you do something. Mr. Wolf, as a person in the media, how do you view the Black Lives Matter movement? I am not gonna get into a political... Josh, if you ever put your balls on my bagel, of course I'd eat it. I don't want to get into a political conversation, but guys, the Black Lives Matter movement is an important movement. It's inherent in the name. If a group of people feel like they need to start a movement to remind people that their lives matter, then it's not up to any other group of people to say anything else about it. Are there some people that may be using the movement for evil? Sure. There's evil in every group. That doesn't make the group inherently evil. There's bad cops. That doesn't make all cops bad. It just means that there are some. I'm sure there are some people in the Black Lives Matter movement that are violent. Most are not. They just want people to hear their voice. And that doesn't make them a racist group. And listen also, guys, just because you are excluded from a group or you don't feel belonging, that doesn't mean the group is evil or bad. And yeah, I don't want to get into a big political conversation. I'm trying to avoid that on this. I love what you said about cleaning out your friends' phone contacts that aren't contributing to your life anymore. I've been doing the same. Yeah, Greg, you know what was very freeing? Oh yeah, the Fighter and the Kid t-shirt, man. I love this. Is my favorite one of theirs. But yeah, yeah. Anyways, it's very freeing. I'm starting to clear things out. Like, you know what matters to me? I like you guys. I find that the people who follow me too, even the people when we don't have the same point of view on a lot of things. The people who follow me and we're in this together, our little family. At least we can have conversations, you know. That's why I like Mark Ward. I like the people who follow me. Coming to see you on August 11th in Chicago. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing you, Mark. My community group shuns me. Why, Michael? Why? Guys, anybody who's toxic in your life, get rid of them. Fuck it. You got one life, man. You got one fucking ride. You got one time here. Why are you going to waste that and waste any energy or any of your on people who don't make you feel good? It makes no fucking sense. Also, you have one ride. One ride. Do what you think is right. Don't stay silent. Silent isn't good. Now, look, there are times and places for everything, but, man, stand up for what you believe in. Look, whatever happens in this election, and whoever you're voting for, I will tell you this. The only reason, and like I said before, I don't love Hillary. The difference between Hillary's shortcomings and Trump's shortcomings to me are, Hillary, what I don't like about her is that she's a politician. All her lies and all the deception and anything bad that she has done between the emails and however she handled Benghazi is typical politician shit, which I think is terrible. I think the system is fucking broken. But I don't think if she hops in that our life is going to be any different than it is now. I wish that they were a little tougher on ISIS, all that shit. But, okay. I don't know how I was going, why I was saying that. Oh, the difference between, like, Trump just scares me. Like, I think Trump could potentially set us back decades, and that is my thing. I don't remember exactly what I was starting to say, which is why that trailed off and probably sounds pretty fucking stupid. Okay, getting rid of people on the phone and on Facebook is like getting rid of shit in the closet that just sits there. Yes, exactly. She will be more of the same, Jim. Yes, I agree with that. She'll be more of the same. And that's the thing, like, more of the same to me isn't great, but to me it's better than Trump. So to get mad at Hillary for doing things that every politician does and has done in our lifetime and even before is one thing. And I think the system should change. But I would rather have that crooked than this dude. Because this dude, the potential of bad for this dude is, to me, life-changing for everybody. So that's what it is for me. And you, welcome to disagree. But that's why I don't think, and I would love to vote for Governor Johnson, everybody, but I can't take a chance and have this other dude there. I just can't. For me, I can't. We need a third option. Derek, your third option is Governor Johnson. However, I think it's just too late in the game, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I do. Anyways, so what else we got, guys? I'm going to be coming around to see you around the country. Comedian Josh Wolf is where the tour dates are. I'll be in Chicago. Oh, I'm going to be in Oklahoma at a little casino next Saturday, July 30th. That's going to be fun. That's at comedianjoshwolf.com. I'll be in Chicago, not the first week, not the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. No, not the 4th, 5th, 6th, or 5th, 6th, 7th, one or the other. But the next weekend, so the 11th, 12th, 13th, I'll be in Chicago at Zanies. I'll be at downtown, I'll be at Rosemont, and I'll be at the other one, St. Charles, I think. And the weekend after that, I'll be in St. Louis at the Helium. So I'm really fucking excited. I love those cities. I never come to Canada. You called me a meat needle. I like that. Meat Needle. Shit, that's a great name. Chris, any TV? Yeah, I just filmed a couple episodes of Comedy Knockout. Cockout? It's definitely not Comedy Cockout. That is a different show. Comedy Knockout on True TV. It's my buddy Mo Mandel's show, and I'm hopefully going to film a couple more of those. What do I think about Leslie Jones? Man, I think it's atrocious what people did to her. I think it's fucking atrocious. It's not. I don't even know how people could argue another way. And it's not freedom of speech, dummies. Twitter is a privately owned company. They can behave however they want. You're not thrown in jail. That would have been something not right. You're getting freedom of speech, and you just wanted to be an asshole mixed up. Meat Needle is a great band name, Jim. You are 100% correct. Was that my nickname in high school? How did I miss that? Good one, buddy. Good one. Here's what I would ask everybody here to do. I want to figure out a way to do more of these. I want to be able to talk to you guys. I'm going to try to do 3 days a week here on Facebook Live. And for the podcast people, that was a quick 30-minuter for you. I don't know if you like or don't like listening to this, but send me an email on the website and let me know if a fairly normal like this is okay with you guys. And I'm tapping out at 30 minutes. You can follow the rest on Facebook Live. We'll love you later. Do you guys like this? Are we good once a week, twice a week? I'd love to do it 3 times a week. But I just need some. If you like it, how many days a year do I do stand-up? A lot. I mean, including in town, Joseph, how many days a year? 270, 280. I mean, I take Mondays off generally and Sundays unless I have a show in town. I don't know, a lot. If you count, if you're doing like show nights where I do more than one show a night, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yes, let's do it as much as possible. Here's what I need from you guys. I want to do more of this. Tell your friends. And we can do it, like, I'm open to suggestions, too. As we see right here give me some suggestions down there. How would you like to make this better? Do you want me to have guests? I spoke to Jacob yesterday. Jacob is on board for doing some more Boomer and the Old Man, so I'm fucking psyched about that. Do more with Jacob. Guests, just me. All my podcasts on here. I don't think I want to do Fairly Normal on here with guests, but Michael Boomer and the Old Man coming back. 2 or 3 times a week, John. Everybody okay with 2 or more? Sarah Colonna. I love... the thing with Sarah and I, we loved doing the show together. We really did. But it got to the point where, like, I was missing shows, she was missing shows, I was missing shows. And from what I understand, especially, consistency is super important. And we were just having trouble staying consistent together. That's all. We love doing it. And I think anybody who listens to that podcast with Sarah and I, the last Fairly Normal, it's clear, like, we have great chemistry. I had great chemistry with her and Ross. I was sad to see both of them end. The one with Ross was, he and I think, have a really special kind of chemistry. Because we're the same person, but also diametrically opposite. It's really interesting. So subsequently, was kind of wondering what you thought about the Milo dude getting blamed and banned for all the Leslie Jones. He wrote a critical blog on there. I'm not a fan of the guy, but... All right. I didn't read his blog. I know that he got people to attack Leslie and send racist tweets. Look, he did have free speech. That's what he had, free speech. He was allowed to do that. He didn't get arrested. However, Twitter is a private company. Celebrities, just because her job puts her in the public eye, doesn't mean that she deserves or should be getting bombarded with racist shit. Nobody should, by the way. But I know some people are like, well, she's a celebrity, she gets... No, that's not it. Our job is a little different than yours. But look, if you're an accountant and all of a sudden you just had people start bombarding you with racist shit because you're an accountant, you would be like, fuck you. That's not okay. I'm a person. She's a person. The dude knew he was going to get banned. That's the thing, guys. He's using the media against itself. He knew he was going to get banned. He knew, and if he didn't get banned, then his people would have loved him also. So it was a win-win for him. He knew he was going to get banned, and now it makes himself a martyr. It's a fucking bad situation. But anybody who's telling somebody and his followers to send black people pictures of gorillas and shit deserves to be banned and deserves whatever back alley beat down he fucking gets. Mr. Wolf, would you use little people and only little people to use misguided facts to piss off one-sided people's agenda for a show? Don't understand that question at all. People are cowards. Yeah, also, guys, we're online. People, look, I have people send me rude shit all the time. It's easy to sit in your house and just pick up your phone and send somebody something rude. It's the only power you think you have over them. My thing is, don't give these people power. I know exactly, he wanted attention. Celebs don't deserve aggressive hate. We are doing a job. Yeah, that's what they want. They want attention, man. They want attention. Look, well, what's his name? Not Paris Hilton. What's that fucking Perez Hilton? Let's use him as a great example. Perez Hilton was the biggest douche fuck in the world. I don't give this guy a pass either, by the way. Because he's changed. Oh, fuck that. He got money, and he became friends with the people that he was making fun of, which is all he wanted to begin with. And not friends, by the way. If you're listening to this, dude, which I know you're not, they're not friends with you. They're not friends. It's just the easiest way to keep you at bay and have you not be an asshole to them. People like that, man, they just want to be involved. They want to be included. They want to be noticed. So they're assholes. And unfortunately, we live in a society where nice people do not get attention. Nice stories don't get attention. Assholes get attention and fear. That's the only way to get people to do shit is to scare them or to rile them up. If there was a news channel, which I would love, by the way, that just gave positive fucking news stories, any of you would watch it? No. Jim Albury said I'm a hypocrite. Tell me why I'm a hypocrite, dude. It's easy to hide keyboard muscles, yeah. Tell me why I'm a hypocrite. This is kind of dumb. Bree, what's dumb? 15 minutes of cyberfan. Jim and Bree, please tell me what is dumb. Oh, not you. Got it. Listen, again, I'm open for conversation. Are you on Snapchat? Yes, Erica at Josh Wolf Comedy. I'm open to conversation about people critiquing me, by the way. I am not above that shit. But especially if it's like if it's a normal conversation. If you were like, I don't think you're funny. There are a lot of people who don't think I'm fucking funny. I'm totally okay with that. But it's just when you start calling people names and assholes. When I get back home to LA, do more walks with Rocky. I will. Sunday night will be a high walk. Monday night will be a high walk. Using a little person to piss off a normal sized person is funny. It's like having a mini Doberman pincher and a full size one. Okay. I'm coming to your show because I am scared not to. Motivated by fear. Thank you, Mark Ward. All right, guys. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm also doing this fucking crazy 90-day 4,500 squats challenge. It's so over 90 days I have to do 4,500 reps, squat reps. Can be body weight, can be weighted squats. I'm only on the third day. And let me think. I've done 210 reps. Did 100 on Thursday. I did 110 yesterday. I'm going to try to knock out 150 today. But I'm fucking dying. When am I going to be on Getting Dug with High? Derek, whenever he asks me again, I love it. Josh, will I ever go on Chelsea's new show? If she asks me. Guys, all these things, I'll do anything. If it's fun, like I just want to have fun, man. I don't know how long my window is in this world of entertainment. Like it's all of our windows do this very slowly, and sometimes they do them very quickly. But I would go on. I just if the show's fun, I'm gonna do it. Like this for me is fun, so I'm gonna do it. Stand up is fun, I'm gonna do it. You're on a 90-day challenge of not going to the gym. Oh, good for you, dude. Listen, you know what I'm just saying? I'm saying push yourself. That's all I'm saying. Is that your goals? You set your goals high, John. That's fucking hilarious. All right. I'll tell you what, I got... What time is it? Oh, my fucking phone is... Okay. We're going to do a couple more minutes. If you got any questions, ask them now. And if not, I'm going to sign off. I love seeing you on the Chelsea Doug's documentary. Thank you, Greg. Yeah, I had a good time. And if not... I'm going to be pretty high tonight after the show. Should I do another one of these tonight after the show? High? Yeah, but nobody will be awake. It'll be 12 o'clock Central Time, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock West Coast. You remember? That was some pretty quick math, by the way. Not terrible. Well, you guys think I should do one? All right, I'll do one tonight, High. I don't think any of you are going to be up, though, so part of the fun for me is the conversation. But I'll do one tonight. I'll get high and come back. And did you guys see the picture of me in those red pants yesterday? Oh, my God. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, Enzo, I'll do it, buddy. Okay, I'll do it. All right. That's all I got then. You will be awake, Hadley. Okay, I expect you to be awake. What time, Leslie? I bet you I get back tonight around midnight. Midnight Central, so whatever that means to wherever you are. You'll be up. You're going to bed now. Oh, shit. I was just reading Sarah's book. The chapter when you get her high off an edible at the casino was so funny. Oh, man, was she fucking... She ate so much candy. I don't know what in her book. I forget what it says, how many pounds of candy she bought, but I bet you she undershot it a little bit. I think she bought like 6 pounds of candy. All right. I had a good time here with you guys. All 45 of you. And, all right. That's it. Tonight, I will be here. It's 3:39 here in Regina. Regina? Oh, sorry about that. That was an old man moment. I just got a text from Jacob. Okay. Yeah, start Sarah's book tomorrow. But for those of you who haven't read my book, maybe you should do that too. Huh? Okay. Don't leave yet. You just got here. Oswaldo, I gotta go. I've been here for like 40 minutes. Did I buy the red pants? No, I don't buy the pants. Like when I go and try these on for Snapchat, it's just fun things. It's just fun things to do when I'm on the road. I go in and just try on clothes. 45 strong. Yeah. Dean Goldberry, hang in there. Okay. All right. Anyways. And by the way, I know I repeat stories. I think I am deciding that I have a little ADD, and I think probably the weed doesn't help either. So when I repeat a story, you can tell me on here, oh, I've heard that fucking story before. Go on a Hot Topic one time and try stuff on. Yeah, what I'm going to do, because what I've done before, and I've just done it for myself, is I just go in, try things on, and leave. So what I'll do is from now on is I'll go into the mall, we'll Facebook Live it, I'll show you guys the stores, you guys pick the store that I go into, and then I'll figure it out. Tell Jiffy and Chris to write books. You tell them, Enzo. Where did I get the idea for that many squats in 90 days? I've just been doing a lot of reading about modifying workouts as you get older and what's really good for your body and all that shit. So I wanted to try it. All right, guys. That's it from me. I just got a couple texts from Jakey, so I'm going to go answer those. 2 shows tonight in Des Moines. tomorrow, Jessime Peluso's coming to my house. We're going to do a podcast. And then I'm also going to do that one I'm going to release on Fairly Normal next week. And then Boomer and I are also going to do a podcast. Yay! On here, Facebook Live tomorrow. And that's it. I'm really having fun, man. And let's figure out how to blow this motherfucker up, everybody. Can't do it without you. I can show up here, but I need you guys to help me with word of mouth. And I will see you tonight. That's right, John. I'll see you for tonight's Highcast. Woo!